Hey there, fellow adventurers! Hope you're all ready for some epic gaming sessions because today we're diving into Genshin Impact version 6.6. This update is shaping up to be a big one, with new characters, returning favorites, and some interesting banner possibilities that have the whole community talking. Remember though, everything here is based on early info and leaks, so take it with a grain of salt. Now let's get into it. The biggest highlight of this patch is the debut of two new characters, Nicole and Lowen. Nicole is getting a lot of attention right now, with rumors suggesting she could be a pyro support or sub DPS. If that turns out to be true, she could be a strong addition to many team comps, especially for players who rely on elemental reactions. Her connection to the Hexen Arkle also hints at deeper lore, which could mean special story content and unique abilities. Lowen, on the other hand, is a bit more mysterious, but early speculation suggests he could be a flexible DPS with strong burst potential. Depending on his kit, he might fit into multiple team setups, making him a valuable pick for players who like versatility. Alongside them, we also have returning characters Mavuika and Kinich, who are already proven and reliable. This makes the banner choices even more interesting, because you'll have to decide between new potential and trusted performance. When it comes to banner phases, things are still unclear. One possible setup is Nicole and Mavuika in Phase 1, with Lowen and Kinich in Phase 2. But it could also be reversed. Because of this, managing your primogems is super important. Try not to spend everything at once and keep some saved in case you're preferred. Character shows up later. In terms of strategy, think about what your team actually needs. If you're lacking damage, a DPS like Lowen might be the better choice. But if you need better reactions and support, Nicole could bring more long-term value. Also, don't forget about synergy. Pairing the right elements can massively increase your damage. So, plan your team around reactions instead of just individual strength. Overall, version 6.6 looks exciting, with plenty of opportunities to experiment and improve your gameplay. So, get your resources ready, stay updated on banner news. Overall, version 6.6 looks exciting, with plenty of opportunities to experiment and improve your gameplay. So, get your resources ready, stay updated on banner news. For all you F2P players, managing primogems wisely is key. You can earn primogems from multiple sources. Daily commissions give 60 per day, totaling around 1,800 per month. Spiral Abyss rewards can net up to 1,200 per reset if you clear all floors with high stars. Event quests often provide generous primogem packs, sometimes 500 to 1,000 per event. The Adventurer's Handbook also rewards around 1,000 primogems for completing achievements and challenges, while story and Archon quests naturally drop about 2,000 over time. Exploring the world, opening chests, completing teleport waypoint challenges, and defeating bosses adds another 1,000到1,500 primogems. Version 6.6 also introduces a new area for exploration with hidden puzzles, elite enemies, and special chests that can drop an extra primogems if fully cleared. Limited time events might give bonuses, primogems ranging from 300, 500, or more, depending on participation. Adding all these together, a dedicated F2P player could realistically earn around 8,500 to 9,500 primogems per month, giving plenty of opportunities to pull on Nicole, Lowen, or your favorite returning characters without spending money. Remember, patience and smart resource management go a long way. Log in every day, complete your commissions, explore the new area fully, track achievements, and finish all available quests. F2P players who grind consistently often have the advantage when a banner drops. Also, keep an eye on elemental synergy when building your team. Pairing the right elements can massively increase your damage output. If your team lacks damage, a DPS like Lowen might be the better choice. But if you need reactions and support, Nicole could bring more long-term value. With banner phases still unclear, it's smart to save primogems for your preferred characters, whether they appear in Phase 1 or Phase 2. Overall, version 6.6 isn't just about chasing new characters, it's about building strong, well-balanced teams, mastering elemental reactions, making the most of your resources, and fully exploring all the new content the update has to offer. With careful planning, smart pulls, and consistent grinding, you can maximize your rewards. On top of characters and primogem planning, let's talk about what events might be coming in version 6.6. Based on leaks, data mines, and community chatter, remember? Leaks can change before official release. Rumors suggest we'll see new story quests expanding the lore around Nicole, the Hexen Arkle, and Tivat. These quests could drop primogems, experience materials, and character-specific rewards. May also introduce limited time challenge events mixing combat and exploration, similar to past challenges with waves of enemies, time trials, or elemental reaction objectives. Multiple events could run simultaneously, giving extra rewards, primogems, talent books, and more. The new area may have hidden puzzles, elite enemies, and exploration achievements giving 300 to 500 primogems. Leaks also hint at a world boss or mid-tier boss encounter tied to lore. Hoyoverse often overlaps story, combat, and exploration events, so stacking rewards is possible. Some events might focus on team synergy and reaction mastery, letting you experiment with Nicole and Lowen while earning primogems and materials. Events like these are often the most engaging parts of a patch. All of this is still leak-level info, but if true, 6.6 could be one of the most content-rich patches yet. Rewarding exploration, combat skill, story, and creative team builds. Plan your primogem usage and banner pulls accordingly. Participate in every event, and you'll maximize rewards and free primogems while preparing for future updates. Along with characters, primogem management, and rumored events, version 6.6 could also bring several other exciting updates and gameplay features that players are hyped about. One of the biggest leaks circulating right now suggests improvements to quality of life systems, meaning you might see new ways to track materials, better artifact filter options, and expanded UI features that make inventory and expedition management smoother than ever before. In previous patches, Hoyoverse has gradually increased user customization, and the 6.6 update might continue that trend by letting you set preferred artifact stats for farming domains, which would save time and reduce frustration when optimizing teams. Another rumored update concerns co-op functionality. While co-op has been a staple of Genshin Impact for years, players are speculating about finer matchmaking controls, possibly letting you filter by world level, adventure rank range, or even team composition. This could make finding the right group for high-level abyss runs or boss fights much easier, especially during peak banner cycles when everyone wants to maximize materials and rewards. There's also chatter about exploration upgrades tied to the new area. Beyond hidden chests and puzzles, leaks hint at region-specific collectibles that unlock cosmetic rewards or lore entries when fully completed. These could tie into the world map, prompting players to revisit older regions with updated mechanics and possible cross-region challenges. Leaks also suggest that weapon ascension materials for newly introduced weapons in 6.6 might come from unique bosses or domain challenges tied to the new region. If true, this means you'll have more reason to explore deeply and test your team builds against specialized enemies that drop exclusive materials. Another interesting leak unearthed potential artifact set revisions or additions. While nothing official has been confirmed, some determiners claim that 6.6 might introduce a brand new artifact set or tweaks to existing ones to make underused sets more viable in current team comps. This would be a big deal because it could impact team meta and give more freedom in choosing reactions and roles without being locked into a few top-tier sets. On the reward side, beyond primogems, 6.6 might also introduce new titles or achievement badges for completing high-difficulty challenges or fully exploring the new area. Titles don't affect combat, but they're a status symbol that shows dedication and mastery. Combine all this with possible minor graphic enhancements and performance tweaks on mobile and console platforms, and 6.6 could feel like both a content update and a quality upgrade. Remember, leaks can change before the official patch launch, but if these continue to hold true, version 6.6 will offer not just new faces and banners, but real improvements to gameplay systems, exploration depth, and player convenience that can make your time in Tivat even more rewarding.